Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Play action, Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
A torn ACL cost George Pickens most of his final season at Georgia, but he did return for the college football playoffs and had an impact. And in his first 2 years there, wow. Led the Bulldogs in touchdowns both seasons. Had people thinking he could be a first-round pick. The ceiling is huge with this kid. Nice pickup there for a first down.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Now Pickett.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them,
that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Chris Wormler just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs. Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run with Robinson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
James Robinson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. And obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Pickett. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there. And he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Completes this one to Pickens.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Straight ahead is home. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Past the 20, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. First down, touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he'll find Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where he's running.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Chris Wormley. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They go play action now. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deontay Hardy back deep. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Pickett lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And some room to roam now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football and just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
The Steelers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. There he goes, right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it.
He's got a man complete. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 78 yards. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will shrink to 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And the slot man goes in motion left. On first down, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half,
good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
From the 39, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Pickett got an open man. It's Pickens.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be more.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop it. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
They'll set up a throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pickett to throw on first down.
And a this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there. First and 10, here's Pickett. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On third down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson, finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain at 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pickett now on 1st down. And here's Freiermuth again.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
It's brought in by Harris. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At the 34. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Check.
Running left, it's Hall. He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They go play action with Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chris Wormley able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
In your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
With the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41.
Frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And the catch made by Johnson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Again, it's Johnson.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point now by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Jets 44, Steelers 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, that early momentum continues here as they move to